Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Of course you can see the title of the video, this is a topic on sort of scent memories. Now I haven't particularly got that many. I've got more of when I believe, at least to a memory, I acquired some fragrances. And there's two, maybe three that I've actually got a proper scent memory from, and like any memory, it can be a little vague. Am I remembering it right? I know the first couple, at least, or at least one, maybe within the first few. There's a couple there that are 100%. I know they're 100% in memories. Like some of my signature fragrances. I remember having them, but I don't remember when I got them. They were gifts, obviously, when I was younger. And so I haven't got many, two or three memories attached to a scent myself, but I'll go through what my scent memories are. And the first few sort of fragrances that I remember ever having. Okay, so that's where we're coming from with this video. So the first one is Yo Pomme. Yo Pomme, even though I don't really wear it anymore, it's quite youthful. It's gone a bit very synthetic. I mean, it never was natural in the first place, but today's juices just isn't as good. If you were my age back in the day when this came out, excuse me, you will understand how good that juice was compared to today's. Okay, it still smells okay. Smells okay. Still works fine. It smells similar. The density, the quality, the everything, not as good as the original stuff, like most fragrances these days, to be honest. But still, I still have a bottle around to spray now again and get some memories out of it. So, memory with this. I remember this. It must be when it first came out, so this was in '89. So I remember being in sort of junior school. So junior school's up to sort of about 11. And then between 11 and 12, you go to the senior school, which you'll just stay there till you're like 16, 17, whatever. And I think it was about 6 months after. So it had been around Christmas time. And I remember having, I think it was about 30ml, maybe 50ml, not 100%. I remember having my own bottle of this. And I'm pretty sure it was a 30, I think it's 30ml, not 100%, but I think it came as a set. It was like a bottle plus some miniatures about this big. So I used to take the miniatures and put them in my sort of school bag, and then have like the I think it was a 30ml at home. So that was my sort of first memory and sort of first insight of fragrances. So there's another one, next one. Now I can't remember in which order, because it's sort of vague when I got them, because from now on it was like presents for Christmas, things like that. So at some point, of course, I had my Cerruti 1881, which, I'm going to be honest, since back then, I have never not had a bottle of this on the shelf. Never. If it's run out, then I've been out without a bottle for a week, but I've had one ordered in, so I've never done without one. Okay, so 1881 has always been around in my life, and it's just something that I keep having a bottle sitting around because it's nostalgia for me, and I do wear it, but it's nostalgia for me. I don't remember having memories where this wasn't sitting on the shelf, so that's why it's around. Of course, I must have had this at some point from somebody for Christmas or birthday presents. Okay, so that's the sort of I just remember always having this on the shelf. I don't remember who, when I got some or whatever else, but I always remember having that on the shelf, and I've always worn that. Next one, I remember sort of over the years, I remember then having a sort of a line of 5 fragrances on the shelf. And again, I don't remember what years there was or anything else, but I remember having a bottle of Gucci Rush. Yes, Gucci Rush for men. Sitting on the shelf, and I used to wear that occasionally. Now, if I have known what that is worth 20 years down the line, I wouldn't have opened it. But Gucci Rush, yes, I do remember having that on the shelf and wearing that occasionally. I don't remember what it smells like, but I do remember having a bottle of Gucci Rush on the shelf. Again, I don't remember where it comes from or anything else. Then I remember having, I didn't like it that much. I don't think I wore it that much. So I always just remember it was there for many, many years, and it already went down. So I don't think I must not liked it as much as the others. But I remember having a Ted Baker, and it was skinwear. Ted Baker skinwear. So the bottle had like I think it had like a blue, little leatheretty kind of wrap around it. I've got I've probably already shown you a bottle of the Juice Now for what it looks like. Similar to what it used to look like. Ted Baker skinwear. I remember having that on the shelf for a long time along with the others. I don't remember wearing it that much, so I mustn't have liked that very much. So that's the main ones. And then my last scent memory, shall we say, is one where I got to the up to a certain age, and I think I might have been, I don't know, maybe 1920s, something around there. Whenever it came out, basically, that's when I went and bought it. So I must have been around the 20 years of age or so. And that was the first fragrance I ever went and purchased from my own money, from having a job and whatever. And that was Armani Code, and the original Eau de Toilette, with this sort of curved bottle. I'll show a bottle of the one you can get now. But yeah, when it first came out, it had that sort of tuxedo sort of shape to it. And that, believe me or not, when that came out, was beautiful stuff. I mean, it still smells good now, but again, nothing like it used to. If you can get a brand new bottle of the original Eau de Toilette, oh, it is fantastic stuff. And that goes with anything, the 1881, the Yellow Palm, the Ted Baker probably, and the Armani Code. If you can get the older batches, I mean the really old batches, the first year those come out sort of batches, you won't believe the difference. You will not believe the difference anyway. But Armani Code, and this is when I was sort of going to pubs and clubs and all that, and I wanted a scent, and I went and smelt that in probably a boot store, and I bought a bottle of that. I remember it being the larger 125ml, I think there was. I remember buying the larger one, and smashing through that quite quickly, because I was going out a lot, probably three times a week. Normally like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, while I was working, mind. And this is how you know you were young when you did it. So I used to get to work at 8-9 o'clock in the morning, work all day, go home, get changed, head out till sort of 2-3 in the morning, walk all the way home from there, which would be in about 4.5 miles, go to bed for like 2 or 3 hours, then get up for work, and did that 3 days on a trot. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because I think I worked Monday to Saturday with a day off, if I remember, a day off in the week. And so yeah, that's what I used to do, that on a Thursday, Friday and a Saturday, and Sunday was my sort of recovery day. But yeah, Armani Code Eau de Toilette was my final one, and I used to go to clubs to talk to the ladies with that one, and it bloody worked, I tell you, because that was a beautiful scent back in the day. So that's it. Let me know in the comment section you got any sort of scent memories. That sort of sets my past back quite a while in how I sort of started to really enjoy fragrances. And then once sort of, I think it was 2012 when I really got into fragrances and I started collecting and that, and I started YouTube. And again, my channel doesn't reflect that, but I deleted it a long time ago. And a couple of years ago I started back up again with this channel. But yeah, 2012 then was the time I started. I actually started a lot of niche. I had a lot of like creeds and all that kind of stuff. I prefer the sort of designers really now, but I did like the creeds. I had Heelys, I had Tobacco Rouge, I had all the sort of a lot of the good niche stuff I had back then. And that's 2012 is what kicked off the sort of more of a hobby that I've got right now. So again, I'm going to keep waffling. I don't want to keep you here for too long. In the comment section, what sort of started your fragrance journey off, or if you're a content creator, make a video, and I'd love to hear what your sort of scent memories are. And it's just interesting, you know. I find that sort of thing quite interesting. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, really check it out, and subscribe if you haven't already, it would really help me out, I should say. And I'll see you again soon on the next video.